I mean, I've had a history of being on antidepressants my whole life since I was 17.
So if you went to them and you were
years
like,
in between-
nothing's getting better, I feel like this, blah, 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 would they be like, okay, let's try another dose? Or
Yeah.
would they be like, why don't you go see someone?
No, listen, they recommended me see someone for the very beginning.
I've been recommending him see someone since
No,
we
they're
met.
like, listen, they said exactly what Marjo said, but they don't not refill it.
I see.
You know, and you know, to bring this up, like, a lot of people don't know what, like, oh, I'm on medicine for anxiety. It's like, okay, there's two major different types of classes. There's the long-term stuff, and then there's the fast-acting stuff, which is highly addictive, which is the benzodiazepines, Xanax, Ativan. You take that, and half an hour later, you're calm. The SSRIs...
I may or may not have an Ativan in me right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, sure.
Not a whole one.
Yeah, I understand. But but like me with my alcoholic past, or, you know, my obsessions, like, I don't want to get, those are there for emergencies only.
Right.
Oh, so you're not taking ones daily?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
I didn't know that.
No. The long-term stuff I am. So those are the Prozacs and the citalopram and the Wellbutrin and all those classes. Those are build up in your system.
Right.
But you guys also will take these medications, and it's not the only thing you're doing for your mental health. Like that.
No.
That's what
You don't take
stresses me.
anything,
That's,
right?
No.
Okay.
That's what never have. That's what stresses. I'm not saying that with like a badge of honor. I just have never. That's what makes me nervous about people who are simply just taking medication and they're not seeking therapy. Like Slater, you guys both...
Well, then it's a Band-Aid.
Exactly. You guys are both physically active. You know that it's important. I mean, that's a huge one for me. Like, I know when I'm having a bad day or I'm anxious, I always feel better after I go and exercise and just move my body.
Right.
So you guys are doing other things coupled with the medication.
Right.
It's just when people are only using medication... Yes, in my mind, it's just a quick fix Band-Aid. It's not, you're not addressing the root of
Right. I agree
Right?
with that 100%. And I feel like most people's goal when they start medication is to wean off it or end up at a lower dosage or something like that.
Yeah.
But that doesn't just happen. It doesn't just happen by taking the medication. You're like, oh, okay, I'm better. Let's go down. No, everything's going to come right up, back up.
Yes.
So if you're not doing the work to fix the problem, then you're going to need the medication.
Yeah.
Well, that is true. I do agree with you.
Yeah.
However,
Just time out real quick. I have shorts on, okay? I want to sit like this. It's not my underwear.
That's fine. You're good. We're keeping that in
Ryan.
there, by the way. No, we're definitely keeping that in there.
So if you see anything, it's not my vagine.
You
just
just
how
said
she
machine
is,
and
yeah.
now
Listen,
Slater's distracted.
so the what were we talking about?
We're talking about medication.
That's right. Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
So I have sort of come to accept that I have an obsessive disorder.
Yes,
Of
absolutely.
some sort. Obsessive thoughts, intrusive thoughts.
You get obsessive with foods.
Obsessive with foods. I'm wicked kicky.
Yes.
Yes. I was
You're
obsessed.
very kicky.
I was obsessed with alcohol.
Yep.
You know,
I worked with you for a long time.
You were obsessed with gummies for a little bit when you got off the alcohol.
Yes. That's just how and this medicine relieves that. I don't know what it does. It's an SSRI, you know, serotonin sort of maker. But I have not been in like long-term therapy to address why that is. So
And listen, you've got a lot of trauma
to
in
your
your
point.
life.
Yeah, listen.
There's a lot to unpack there.
We're like we know trauma. You've had a lot of death in your with friends and family. Like, my God, like
Yeah, tons of it.
so who decided? So you went out of state to a retreat facility, so to speak, right? Who
Yep.
decided that? You?
So my therapist and I decided it, yes.
Yeah.
He had been kind of recommending. So he diagnosed me as something called counter-dependent. So I don't really trust other people. I don't lean into them. I don't ask for help. I would much rather just do everything myself until I keel over and die, which was like where I
My
was
girlfriend
at.
Jackie's like that.
Yeah.
Watch it. It gets dangerous.
Yeah. No, and yeah. Go
But
ahead.
he was like, basically, you are incapable of stopping, like, work.
Yeah.
So the only way you're going to stop is if you're forced to stop. So, so when I went away, it was no phone for 3 weeks, no electronics.
Wow.
Like,
Well, that
like
must have been
nothing.
hard with the kids, huh?
yes.
I mean, I know you have a great support system in those kids' lives and your family and stuff like that. So obviously, I know they were fine. But I mean, as a
Right.
mom, that must have been
it
tough
was
for you.
like definitely one of the hardest things I'd ever done. And like, I I didn't get to FaceTime them every night, but the nights I did, it just changed my perspective on like everything. I mean, one of the main reasons I went there was to kind of like, so they do like an in-depth medication analysis. So they looked at what I was on and the dosages and tweaked all those, but I also got an OCD diagnosis while I was there. And I was like, but it was the obsessive part. Like, I can't stop doing something until it's done in its entirety. But one of the main ways of like getting past that is to recognize it. So now that you recognize like, okay, I get obsessed with things quickly and I have to do this and this and this and this. Now that you're aware of it, you can curb it like intentionally and you don't have to rely so much. Like, I'm sure the medication helps and stuff, but like that's part of like doing the work, like recognizing it and then actively stopping it.
Yeah, it was more anxiety back in the day. Now it seems like a more of an obsessive thing, and that maybe it's a control thing, you know, because it was my most recent doctor who said, yeah, you got some obsession, and that's the first doctor to tell me that word. It was always anxiety before the anxiety, generalized anxiety disorder. This was
the anxiety came from the obsession.
This was the big O word.
Yeah, I mean, it's all interconnected, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah, and the alcohol relieved that for me for many years, and then
but also as a depressant at the same time.
As a depressant at the same time, but you don't realize that when you're doing it.
Right. Yeah.
Well, even if you do, you don't care because
you don't care because it works.
Because when you have those drinks, until it doesn't.
It does. Right.
It's amazing until it's not.
You're like, what
right?
the fuck was I worried about? This is great.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
I mean, really. I mean, I remember like getting like buzzed for the first time. Like, wow, this is the answer. Like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
And then it runs away from then it becomes your life.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, like this is what I'm doing. Nobody's getting in the way of it.
Yeah. Like Slater wouldn't want to do things after 5 o'clock. He's like, nope, once it's 5 o'clock, I'm drinking. I'm not going to go out and do things. I'm not going to take the kids to the park. Like stuff that you do all the time now.
Georgia, you're driving.
Right.
And it's just so selfish. And I have, lots of regrets about that. But so what meds are you on now?
So
give us all your prescriptions.
Yeah, right?
Can I try any of them?
See me after. No, I'm just kidding. Totally kidding. All right. So I got put on gabapentin when I got there. And it was for my history with alcohol. And I was like, well, I used to like binge drink.
Isn't that a pain reliever?
Gabapentin?
It's
What
a
was the
nerve
stuff they gave me
blocker.
when I broke my leg?
They might have given you that, yeah.
I don't know.
It's a nerve blocker.
Oh, no, that was tramadol. Never mind. Okay.
No,
tramadol.
tramadol.
Okay.
Yeah.
All over
No,
the place here.
that's
Okay,
that's an
go on.
opiate.
Yeah.
Is it?
Remember, dude,
Yeah.
I took one.
tramadol. That's what you can get in Mexico.
Dude, I took one.
Yes.
You can get it in the
You
US
can-
too.
I was just there.
Oh.
Real quick, funny tramadol story. I had taken one Thursday night when I first got them and had passed right out. So I didn't really know how much it affected me. Went to work to do the radio show the next morning. Pop one at 6 o'clock right when the radio show
my
starts.
God,
By
yeah.
7 o'clock, I was so stoned. I didn't realize that it was going to screw me up that much. I'm like, Slater, I'm like high right now.
Yeah.
I am high
I'm
on
like
the radio.
Slater high right now.
Dude, I was like, and we, the guest on the show that day, that he and Slater were having a very deep discussion about religion, and I was like, what is happening right now?
Like, I can't be part of
Get me
this.
out of here. It was awful.
Oh,
Anyway,
God.
sorry, back to your medication.
Oh, that's okay. So they put me on gabapentin, and I was like, well, I haven't like been a big drinker in years, and she was like, yeah, but it's also a nerve blocker, so it can help with anxiety. And like it was weird the first couple days, but then after that, it was like the calmest I had ever felt.
And how was that? Like just a rush of relief?
Like, I've never been able to not give a fuck before. I can not give a fuck now about things, and it's amazing.
That's good.